Does that mean the H-1B visa thing will not be a big priority for your administration? Because if you want to raise wages for American workers, you can't flood the country with tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of foreign workers.
You also do have to bring in talent. When
we have plenty of talented people here.
No, you don't.
We don't have talented people here?
No, you don't have certain talents, and people have to learn. You can't take people off an unemployment line and say, I'm going to put you into a factory where we're going to make missiles, or I'm going to put
How did we ever do it before?
Well, I'll give you an example. In Georgia, they raided because they wanted illegal immigrants out. They had people from South Korea that made batteries all their lives. You know, making batteries are very complicated. It's not an easy thing and very dangerous. A lot of explosions, a lot of problems. They had like 500 or 600 people, early stages, to make batteries and to teach people how to do it. Well, they wanted them to get out of the country. You're going to need that, Laura. I mean, I know you and I disagree on this. You can't just say a country's coming in, going to invest $10 billion to build a plant, and going to take people off an unemployment line who haven't worked in 5 years, and they're going to start making missiles. It doesn't work that way.
I definitely agree with him. The reason why I say that is we don't have a great workforce because there's a lot of people on SNAP, Section 8, all these things, not willing to work because everything is free. I believe the numbers was 42 million people are on SNAP benefits. How many people are on Section 8? How many people are on free childcare? We are being rewarded for not working. If we are in a socialist economy, we will all be lazy because we don't have to work. So I definitely understand why we need to bring in people to at least teach us or do the work for us. So I understand it's because American people, 42 million American people, don't want to work. So I definitely understand his thought on this. What we have to do is we have to start teaching people and rewarding them for working. It needs to be a switch. We are rewarding people to be lazy in America. We are rewarding people to do nothing and you get everything. This is the reason why immigrants are able to come here and just kill it, because they see our weakness. They're not willing to work hard. So let's get their free benefits, and then what we'll do, we'll just work hard. This is the reason why we have immigrants coming over here making millions and millions of dollars, because they just work hard. We have a society today where we're looking for the government for a handout because we're not willing to work. We're not willing to put in the work. We're not willing to get up early and go to bed late. Everybody wants to be a TikTok star. Everybody wants to do the simple shit, but when people try to do TikTok, they understand that it's hard work and they see why they fail. Colleges, going to college and getting a BS degree, a degree that does nothing. I'm telling you this. I saw a thing about Chamath when he was talking about the student loans. It's going to be a time where you're not going to be able to get a student loan for BS degrees. They're only going to give student loans for degrees for things that they're going to actually need in the workforce. This is why we look at, they're trying to bring plants here, which I understand that's great, but who's going to work it? This is why it's going to start being a thing is when you get out of high school, you have to pick a career. What is that, Hunger Games, when you have to pick a family or pick what group you're working with, whether that's the working group, the smart group, whatever. You're going to have to start doing that. It's not just, oh, I'm not going to work, I'm going to chill at home. No, you're going to have to get a job. You're going to have to learn how to either build batteries, build cars. This is the reason why these companies have left America. It's because of us. It's because of us. If we were willing to work and we're willing to take these jobs and not be all bougie, then we'll do it. Then they will stay here. It's because of us. There's not enough talent. There's not enough people willing to work. It's not about talent. It's not enough people that's willing to work hard and make $1. All that's going to change. You're not going to be able to go to college and enjoy college when you're trying to get a BS degree. You're not going to get a student loan for that. You're going to be getting rewarded now for working. How about everybody gets a bonus for $5,000 if you were working this year? That's what it's going to start being. We need to start having a reward system for working. That's what it needs to be, because a lot of people are getting rewarded for doing absolutely nothing. SNAP benefits, housing, all that is for when you are going through a crisis for a short period of time. But you guys are going through a crisis for your whole period of time, and then you're gaming the system by having more kids, more of this, more of this, more of this. All you're doing is wasting money. We got to stop rewarding that. We got to stop rewarding complacency and laziness. Once we stop doing that, America's going to turn around quick because now it's going to, the thing now is live off the government. That's the cool thing. But the thing now it's going to be in the future, you got a job. That's cool. You a nerd and you study and you go to all this. That's cool. The times of trying to find a baby daddy or the times of trying to rely on the government is coming to an end because we have all this money coming to America, all these investments. Who's going to work the jobs? Who's going to build the batteries? Who's going to build the cars? Who's going to build anything, the computers, the phones? It needs to be us. But it's going to be a thing now where, oh, you got out of high school, you don't know what you're going to do. You can't afford college, you don't know a degree. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put you and teach you how to learn how to make batteries. So you'll do that until you figure out what you want to do. But you will become a effective member of society because you will be working for these companies until you're trying to figure out. It's no more I'm sitting at home and I'm trying to figure out my life. There's no more of that. It's get a job and then you can get another job by either being better or by learning something else. We have to go back to being a working economy. He's bringing so many investments here. Hyundai coming back, or they came back. Apple's trying to bring some stuff here. All these things are coming. All these warehouses are coming. But who's going to work in it? It's great that we have the investment, but who's going to keep it here? Because if people are not willing to work, now they're going to open up the door for the immigrants and they're going to take over. This is the reason why they're taking over. It's not they taking over because of they may have got here illegally. A lot of them did, but some didn't. They got in on a visa. They're taking over because they just simply outwork us. So this is the message to Americans that can work. This is the message to the youth. You need to start figuring out things that you can actually do that's going to make you some money, an actual skill. Not these fake degrees, not these fake things, not this social media stuff, because it's going to start being a penalty if you're not having a real job. You're going to be lost in the sauce if you're not working. This is the reason why the 50s and the 60s were so great. 70s, before the crack epidemic, was great. It was because people were working. People were proud to work for the car plant. People were proud to work for the steel mill because you were working, you had a job, and you had money, and you were able to get a pension. People were proud to be a longshoreman. Those are proud jobs. People were proud to be a plumber, electrician, firefighter, police officer because you had yourself a job and you knew you were set for 30 years. Something switched. And I know what switch was. The government started giving money to people that's doing nothing. So people said, I don't have to do nothing. I can have money and live an okay life. I'll take it. The jig is up. The jig is up for people that's being lazy. I'm telling you, man, this dude is coming here. Why would I bring all this money in here and y'all don't want to work? Well, I'll bring some immigrants in to teach you guys and to work and show you what work looks like. But if you don't continue to do and learn, I will have to bring more. So the reason why we have these immigrants coming on visas is because of us. Because we're not willing to work hard. We're too cool. Oh, I'm going to chill with my mama. Oh, I'm going to be a gang member. Oh, I'm going to sell drugs. I'm going to do this. I'm going to hopefully be an NBA star. Bro, give it up. Get a real job and make some money and contribute to the society and grow your family and do it the right way. Too many people are chasing dreams instead of let me get a job and then go from there. People need to say, I want to get a job and then figure out if I want to do something on the side instead of saying, I'm going to put all my eggs in one basket and figure out, just do this thing on the side. Hopefully it works out, but I'm not going to contribute to the society. I'm not going to make any money. I'm just going to live off the system. That's not the way that we're going to win as Americans.